is A5, brought to you by all sorts of magical sponsors whose websites are listed down below, including BCO Apparel, who got me dipped up right now. We're getting ready to fucking move into our main card, but before that, we got a couple of dynamic battles. On the way over here, motherfucker almost got locked up. So make some noise for a real gangster named Inovate.
Inovate, Clovis. I'm not really a gangster.
Come on, bro. Socks and sandals in the club, it says a whole, says a whole different thing if you ask me. That's the G-est shit I ever even seen out here. And on my right-hand side, he was on a plane today. He came all the way from Arizona to make this battle happen. Make some noise for Wyzdumb!
What up, it's Wyzdumb. So, River Lee, I am holding you down. Shit's about to get incredibly real. Shout out to Caustic right there.
There we go. Incredibly real with the big nose. Now let's get this shit cracking. Round one, 90 seconds, whenever you're ready, Wyzdumb.
Yo, I got dirt on this motherfucker from one of his past lovers. Your uncle says hi. Who are we kidding? This man has had no past lovers. He couldn't get a dame if he threw together more game than Super Smash Brothers. I mean, picture this motherfucker trying to pick up a girl. He'd be like, sorry to approach you so casually and candidly, but in the van with me is where the candy be, so hop in, hold hands with me, and I'll take you to your fam. Who the fuck uses the word jamboree? I think the fact that you're a younger Mr. Burns lookalike is rubbing off on the expressions that you use when you write. On top of that, you style bite. It's pretty clear you're on the jock of Peter Morris. Shots fired, they're enormous. This arsenal got round so long, it's bound to push your shit back. You'll think this was Bender versus the Saurus.
Okay.
Sorry, player. If your life was a movie, I'd ignore the trailer. Your mother's far from a slut. But if she want the know-how, of course I'll train her like a horde of horny sailors. And if your mother's late, my pocket change becomes abortion paper before she makes that major mistake of having another son born who would shame her. She prayed you were choked out by that umbilical cord before the labor, but the doctor wanted to play God and felt it was his chore to save you. Now you're in danger. Your style's a joke and it's so broke it couldn't afford a favor. Has a source of flavor that's sweeter than some s'mores and Jaeger. Multi's indestructible, you little punk. That ship is sunk like it couldn't absorb a glacier. Now I'm about to hit you with a force so dark you would have swore with the Lord named Vader. Fucking with Wyzdumb's expensive beef. Number 24 for the Lakers. Only difference here is after Kobe raped that whore, he paid her. If you don't think this is suicide right now, then you'll explore it later. He'll be singing for that Slipknot like he was Corey Taylor. Leave me out of the suicide letter or step up your performance, Kramer.
Time! All right! Wyzdumb, fucking early. Inovate, it's on you. Let's go.
If Wyzdumb believes he really can beat me, this Indian's dreaming. Come on, this is too easy. He's equipped with the genes of an illiterate, stinky, primitive species. Yo, illiterate, stinky, primitive species. And this is too easy. Yo, this guy's swollen hips defy normal width. So he never buys clothes that fit because his size don't exist. Hey, he needs to lipo his chin so he could smile again without having 5 rolls of skin fucking blindfolding him. You're a wide load with rhino thigh bones as thick as my shoulder width. A sideshow with big ass ginormous tits. Hey, this guy don't do shit. His time's mostly spent inside loading his pie hole with piles of chips while he lies motionless. Hey, the only exercise homie gets is when he writes grocery lists. But he's so large it makes it hard for him to shop anymore. He couldn't walk to the store. He'd be exhausted before he fucking got to the door. And if he was to fall while he was crossing the porch, the monstrous roar he'd be responsible for would possibly cause the start of a war. The largest recorded tsunamis would form and charge for the shore with impossible force. Charge with storage with impossible force time.
Time! Okay, I love listening to this motherfucker rap right now. It is my favorite shit. It's so good, right? I see Jamie's face like, I love this. Round 2. Wyzdumb, let's go.
If you saw any of these rounds being wasted, you're getting punches. This is the circle game. My first was claims. This round will burst through brains like Kurt Cobain's. This person's name is Rusty Kramer. He treats every battle like a racist rant. Yeah, he a fucking hater. He tries to disguise his racism behind comedy, like Seinfeld's neighbor, but stand up to this heckler, you'll get blasted. That's what happens when you're Rusty Kramer. See, I'm about to turn the tables on you, because you claim you work for Power and Respect's Battle League. But the thing you need to see is the punches I bring to the table in this battle will have Power and Respect working for me. And that's the nail in your coffin. It's about to get hammered. You're going to have a standard set, but I'm here to set the standard. A lot of these new dudes think they snapping, but they just divas acting like it's nothing but heat they're rapping. They're underachieving, underclassmen. Let's see what happens when we get drafted. This is the type of sport that don't need a captain. So if any of y'all want to step to me, both of your knees will get capped, and that's only 2 rounds. I'll end it all when I go to the dome in 3. Then I'll give you extra rounds while screaming grind time OTs. Yo, but on the real though, this guy's a motherfucking weirdo. I saw him in the bathroom before the battle. And even though there was clearly another open urinal, he still walked up to the one I was pissing in like, hey, scoot over, bro. I said, this guy's a motherfucking weirdo. You almost got locked up on the way over here, right? Well, if Rusty ever did a bid, what would you think Rusty did? This face screams, don't trust me with your kids.
Time! It's a battle, motherfuckers. Innovate, let's go! Hit me with those fucking multis!
He's so round and huge, it would take an hour or 2 just walk around this dude. Yo, that probably sounded rude, but with the amount of food that you now consume, I wouldn't doubt it's true. He can't even leave his house like you and me are allowed to do. He can't even leave his house like you and me are allowed to do. He has to be airlifted up out the roof. I bet stuff gets lost in that gut you got, you humongous sloppy motherfucking slob. Yo, it must suck a lot to be dumb as rocks with a frumpy body and a funny walk. His mother's probably a disgusting, raunchy, fat, ugly broad whose gums are rotting from the drug she's on. That bitch will fuck for money and then suck your cock while a couple buddies get drunk and watch. Yo, listen. I think something's wrong. I think something's wrong with your stomach, dog, because you were hungry non-motherfucking stop. If this chubby twat tried to run a block, I would love to watch. I would love to watch, because it's become impossible for him just to walk without his muffin top making his buttons pop and his Wonder Bra fucking busting off. Listen, Jigglypuff. Listen, Jigglypuff, you can't pretend to be tough. If you giggle a little, your tits jiggle for months. This guy is bigger than fuck. If he was hit by a truck, it would get crushed. If he was hit by a truck, it would get crushed. He tried to get on a bus and little kids were abruptly upended and flung to the tip of it, upended and flung up into the front. Because he's so big, when he stepped on it at the end, lifted it up, and then the tip of it sunk. Fuck, man, listen.
Yeah, it was like
His enormous size and weight is more than likely thanks to hoarding pie and cake. But being proportioned like an ape, now that's an abnormal type of trait. So listen, that's an abnormal type of trait.
Time, motherfucker! Wyzdumb, let's go. That was amazing. That was amazing. I could listen to fat multis all day, but I gotta run this podcast. Let's go!
All you got are fat jokes. I'm pretty big, it's been known. You want me to run a block? I'll run yours from my home. I want y'all to think, check it out. I want y'all to think WWE to the UFC, because I'm like Brock Lesnar, I'm the next big thing. No. I said I want y'all to think WWE to the UFC, because you'll see him punk when real punches land in the ring. I'm going to give you punch after punch, putting more and more heat up on it. I'm going to swing till these knuckles red like the dude that beefed with Sonic. Actually, I'm thinking, fuck the fade, I'll go for the jugular, Sweeney Todd the Demon Barber. I'm snapping the neck of this bitch while catching the body like Peter Parker. Anyone want to test my pen game or my pimp game? You best believe I'm sharper. Only way you could raise eyebrows is if you're helping out some troller bitch that needs a marker. You're getting posterized, it's overkill. Back bar sofa, I'm so for real. This is the Shawshank Redemption, bro, just so you know the deal. You're getting out-barred while secretly digging the hole round, like what Andy Dufresne's poster concealed. Oh, shit. My last time I was here, I got called Danny Trejo. Well, then you fanboys should know the chief is awesome. Peep this awesome. You want this work? I'll be Boston. I beast off and stomp a mud hole in him. I'm Steve Austin. He got balls. He got balls. He deflated. He is Boston. Should have skated. Eat Costin. Always sticking his foot in his mouth so it smells like feet when he's talking. It'll be like beatboxing when that heat's popping, because you'll get hit. If your man stand behind you, he gets shot. Then wait, let me explain that. I said, you'll get pistol whipped at the same exact time I shoot the other dude. That ratchet Rozelle, it beat and sing at the same time. For 3 rounds, we had to listen to him do multis to their shit, and all I gotta say to that is, suck my dick.
Time! Give it up for Wyzdumb, y'all! Last round on Inovate, let's go!
Hey, he'd fucking skip to breakfast before he'd skip a breakfast. Look how thick his neck is. If it isn't a Guinness record, then it should be listed second. When he tries getting dressed, he fights with depression because he wears a size 57 that he buys from the Wide Hip collection.
The fat multis don't stop!
Oh yeah, his doctor did suggest this problem could get corrected, but he's got to begin addressing some obvious inner questions. Sorry to interject, but he should not be introspective. The thought of his reflection would probably just upset him. He's always been rejected and also disrespected, but that all will end the second he finds a bitch whose fetish is fat men with breast and back tits, I bet, because Wyzdumb's blessed with a bigger chest than any chick I've slept with. You'd be a healthy weight if you were 12'8". You'd be a healthy weight if you were 12'8", but since your belly shakes like it's Jello based, I'm compelled to think that if he ever did step on a scale, it'd break. Hey, he's always in somebody else's way, and that'll fail to change until the day a belt is made that could help his waist be more self-contained. Hey, I hate to shoot you down just for being so huge and round, but you look like a manure brown-colored human cow. Human cow. Brown-colored human cow.
Human cow.
Human cow.
Let him go, right? Let him go. I know only fat jokes is fucking hella gay, but look at my opponent. I have nothing else to say.
Time! Make some noise for both of these MCs! Battle of the A5. Incredible.
Hustle every night and day, boy, I got my mind on cake.